Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys. Well, happy November 1st. A lot has been going on. We're finally back from New York. Thank you for everybody who has been so supportive, even when my camera went out for Up and Adam Channel 2. But also, we have so many fun stories to share with you if you guys are a part of the members. And if you're not a part of the members, then just go join it. Super, super cheap. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. And we're gearing up for BravoCon. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. But in the meantime, I got to see a lot of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and we are back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So if you guys want the behind the scenes, go join members. And if you guys want to know what's going on now, just stick around. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's go. All right, guys. So we know that there's been a lot of fodder, a lot of chat about the Real Housewives in New Jersey. What's going on? Are we bringing back Teresa and Melissa, Teresa or Melissa? We don't actually know what's going on, but we did hear that they were doing test filming. That's been everywhere. And now it sounds like, based off of a new report, that the producers are back to square one. So I'm really confused, but I'm also very curious as to how they're like maneuvering this. And I think that they just don't want to make the same mistake that they made with the Real Housewives of New York. Because with the Real Housewives of New York, I feel like they got to a point where they're like, you know what, let's scrap the entire cast and let's go back to square one. I thought that that was a massive mistake, but okay. And here we are. Now, the new report came out saying producers of The Real Housewives in New Jersey are reportedly at odds over how to proceed with season 15, especially after, well, a key cast exit. So the exit in question was Jennifer Aydin, who seemingly confirmed that she will not be returning. And she just pretty much said that she wasn't invited to BravoCon. She has not heard from production. And she kind of feels like, look, at the end of the day, at least like give me a heads up, but I don't think that I'm going to be back. Well, girl, you shared screeners and you shared behind the scenes storylines, and you also went to a sub shop yelling at an elderly woman saying that you're a fucking celebrity. Like, no, we don't want you back. Now, test filming took place with a partial cast. Melissa Gorga reportedly film tested alongside Margaret Josephs. This is what they're saying: Dolores Catania and some other potential new cast members. But a source said after the test filming, the producers weren't overly thrilled with what they captured. So because of the disappointing footage, producers are described as being back to square one, meaning the series direction, cast balance, the storylines are very uncertain, and they don't know what to do at this point. So I think when it comes to like the key challenge of all of this, if they bring back much of the same cast, they still have to contend with unresolved drama. Multiple cast members not speaking to each other: Teresa, Giudice, Melissa, Margaret, Rachel, Danielle, which still has the problem of like the raw tension. But no formal filming start date has been scheduled yet. So the show is described as being in limbo for both cast and fans. And based off of the article that came out, like the report, they said it's a sad state of affairs for both the cast and the fans of the show, all of whom are clamoring for its return. Like they want the Real Housewives of New Jersey back. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm still to this day like wondering, are you going to bring back Teresa and Louis? Because I know that they bring a lot of business and a lot of money to the show. Or are you going to bring back Melissa and Joe? Or are you going to bring them both back? But then if you bring them both back, then what was the point of having this pause? And I know that Teresa has been very vocal about the fact that she is trying to, or she has reached out to her brother and she's trying to kind of fix things. And he said, well, if she's going to want to fix things, then she also needs to apologize and own her part in these things. And I'm like, I don't know if that's even possible. Like, you're her brother. You Do you really think that that is going to happen? I'm just so fucking confused. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, on top of that, Melissa Gorga, she did an interview and she revealed that despite multiple offers, she's being very selective about taking new reality show opportunities. And she explicitly mentioned that she turned down participation in special forces, saying, my gosh, that's not for me. She also acknowledged that she recently did take part in the wife swap, the Real Housewives edition, and described it as being, you know, in shock that she even did that. She was like, so baby steps. But Melissa suggested that the audience missed Jersey and that she's excited to have a little catch up with everybody and show show them her life now. So the mention of special forces, I think, I, I don't even know why they would invite her if Teresa and also Melissa's niece, who's Teresa's daughter, Giudice, appeared on the show. But Melissa was kind of like the cameras, the time, the opportunity. It was all offered to her. And she felt like that was not a good takeaway for her. When it goes back, though, to New Jersey and kind of trying to figure out what they're going to do, I was talking about this with somebody, another housewife who's not on New Jersey. And I was like, at the end of the day, if they end up recasting or doing like an overhaul of the total cast, I think it would be a big mistake. I think that we learned from New York. I think that recasting the entire New York show, that was terrible idea. If anything, bring back 2 or 3 of like the OGs of whatever show and then implement like 4 or 5 or 3 or 4 newbies. Why would you sit there and do like a total cast overhaul? So when we saw that that did not work for the Real Housewives of New York, there's no fucking way that they would do that and make the same mistake for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And if they did, it's like, what are you doing? Why? Like, why would you do that? Mind blown. Like, that just makes no sense to me. But if you guys haven't, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And also, I wanted to say a huge, huge thank you to everybody who has been supporting our new CBD company, seagrassco.com. You guys can go and check out seagrassco.com, but also you can sign up for 15% off to be a part of our email list. And if you don't want the 15% off, or if you want an additional 20% off, then you can just use code UP and ADAM. Just like that, UP and ADAM, all one word. But you guys are definitely going to love it. Like, all of our customers are repeat, and it has been so much fun bringing the CBD company back to life. Now, I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye.